Welcome to the orientation video for the Endurance Journey Rise and Try bike course. We'll be going through the pool location, exiting transition, the transition area, and the bike course today in this video. If you have any questions at any time, you can post them below in the comments section in YouTube here. So, just to orientate you, this is the Wascana Pool registration area. This is where the locker rooms are, the washrooms are. The morning of the race, you'll go through that building in order to get access to the pool. This is the pool area here. This is where you'll be doing your swim, obviously. It's a 50-yard pool, so keep that in mind when you're doing your lengths. And on the far southeast side of the pool here is where you'll exit out of transition. You're going to head down the fence line between the fence line and these trees here, and you'll come out right here, and this will get you into transition area once you're done your swim to get your bike and go on your way for the bike. So now just taking a broader look at the transition area here. So it will be all in this area right here. So if we draw a big circle here, get the right shape, there we go. So all of this area here will be the transition area. There'll be blue fencing cordoning off the transition area. You'll see bike racks the morning of the race. So when you come in after you register and get body marked and your timing chip, you'll come over here, you'll rack your bike, you'll set up your bike and run gear. And this is the area that you'll come into after you're done your swim to get your bike. The registration tent most likely will be somewhere here or in this area here. Just look for the Regina Multisport registration tent. And now we'll start to look at the area heading out of transition. So once you've finished your swim, you've come into transition area, you put your helmet on, you've got your shoes on, and you've grabbed your bike, you'll be heading out of transition area through this southeast corner. So you'll be heading out onto the path here in this direction, and then you'll walk or run with your bike on the path. And the thing to know too is when you come out for your run, you'll come out down this same path, this same direction. So as you, just a quick note here, this is the southeast corner of the pool here. That's the area that you'll be exiting out of the pool to head over to transition over here. So you'll be running along the fence line this way, just to orientate you there. There'll be pylons and a path that will be designated, and a volunteer will be there to direct you as well. So when you're coming out with your bike here, once you get to this fork in the path, you're going to be taking a left-hand turn this way to head out to Wascana Drive to start your bike. Like I said, you'll be coming, when you start your run, you'll be coming down the same path, and instead of going left, you'll take a right-hand turn on your run to start your run this way. So heading out onto the bike to take that left-hand turn, then you're going to go out towards Wascana Drive here. Once you get onto the road, there'll be a mount line, which will be right about here. You want to cross that line with your bike, and then you'll get onto your bike. There'll be volunteers there to direct you, but again, make sure that you cross that line before you get onto your bike. And then you'll head onto your bike, and you'll be heading southeast on Wascana Drive. So you just stay on this road here. There will be pylons down the middle of the road here because you'll have bike traffic coming back the other direction. This entire road, all the roads for the bike course this year are closed off to any outside traffic, which is awesome. There's only one intersection where we'll have cars coming through, but that will be monitored by police. So just want to make you aware of that. So on the bike, we're continuing down Wascana Drive, then you're going to make your first left-hand turn onto Broadway Avenue. You always want to stay on the right side of the road whenever you're cycling, so near the curb side. And the reason is that will allow people who need to pass you to pass on the left. When you're passing someone or coming up to someone and you need to pass them, please say on your left, so they know that you're there. And so this comes up to our first important intersection in the race. This is the intersection of Broadway Avenue and Broad Street. This is important because when you turn onto Broad to head south this way here, this will be the beginning of your first loop of the bike. Coming back, we have this entire south lane here blocked off for the bike course. So when you're coming back, you're actually going to be coming back along the meridian side here, coming back. So this is where, again, you'll be doing 180-degree turns to head back out on your next loop on the bike. So once you've done one complete loop, gone to the end of the bike course, which I'll show you in a moment, and come back to here, that's one loop. So try, folks will be doing, athletes will be doing one more complete loop before they head back to the pool. And sprint distance athletes will be doing 3 more loops before they make that final left-hand turn going back to the pool, which I'll show you at the end of this video. So now we take that right-hand turn, we're heading south on Broad Street, staying on the right-hand side, and we'll keep trucking here down Broad Street. Now this comes up to our first important intersection here. You're going to keep continuing straight through this intersection here, but I want you to keep your head up. This will be monitored by police, this intersection, but we will have traffic being shuttled through here by police because people still need to access the marina area in the park over here. So it's important to be aware of that. So just keep your head up. We will have police there with traffic control, but it's important that for safety that you do keep your head up here. So we continue going straight, and again, there'll be pylons down the middle of the road here. So when you're coming back, you'll actually be coming back this side of the road here. Okay? So that's important to recognize there. So as we head down Broad Street, continue to head down to our next important intersection, which is this one here. And this is where you're going to take your next right-hand turn. And this is onto Lakeshore Drive. So you're going to take a right-hand turn at this corner. There'll be a volunteer here to direct you. You'll take that right-hand turn onto Lakeshore Drive, and you'll head down Lakeshore Drive. You're heading west now. And again, stay to the right side. You continue on Lakeshore Drive all the way down to Legislative Drive, which is right up here. Got to watch out for geese on this course. Sometimes they wander onto it. And once you get to this intersection of Lakeshore Drive and Legislative Drive, you're going to do a 180-degree turn and head back towards Broad Street on Lakeshore Drive. So here again, this will all be pyloned off. There'll be a volunteer here telling you to turn all the way around, doing a 180-degree turn and heading back down Lakeshore Drive. So back the way you came. Just stay again on the right-hand side, and we'll continue down Lakeshore Drive all the way to Broad Street here. Now, this is an important turn because you're going to make a left-hand turn here. I can't show it on the video, obviously, because I didn't want to drive into or bike into oncoming traffic. But you're going to actually make a turn, and you're going to be heading towards the meridian and staying around along the meridian side on this lane of Broad Street. So again, there'll be pylons sectioning off the two areas. So again, you'll be cycling back along the meridian side here. So along the middle of the road here, that's where you'll be staying. So there'll be pylons all down the middle here separating traffic coming back this way and traffic going out this way here. Okay? So when you make that left-hand turn, you'll be staying along the meridian side towards the middle there. Okay? So I make my left-hand turn on the bike, and again you'll be cycling on this side of the road here, just close to the middle. Again, there'll be pylons blocking off any traffic from getting into that area, so keeping everybody safe. Now we're coming back up to that important intersection. Again, this is Wascana Drive and Broad Street. This area right here will be monitored by police. Again, there will be traffic, some traffic crossing here to get into the marina, which is down in this area here. So there will be police there to make sure that there's traffic control for us. But always keep your head up. Stay safe. So we continue down Broad Street, heading north all the way back till, we get to Broadway Avenue here. So once you get up to Broadway Avenue, this is where you make a 180-degree turn to start your next loop. Or when you're finished, you'll make that left-hand turn to go down Broadway and back to transition. So here's the deal again. Try, you're going to complete a 180-degree turn here after your first loop and complete one more loop. Sprint distance, you'll complete a 180-degree turn here, head back south on Broad Street and complete 3 more loops before heading back to transition. So once you're done the 1 more loop for try, the 3 more loops for sprint, then you'll take this left-hand turn and head back down Broadway just as you did when you're coming out of the park when you started your bike. And we are heading west now, and then we get to Wascana Drive and we take that right-hand turn and we stay on the right side of the road heading back towards the pool. So we're riding down Wascana Drive now, and we go past where we mounted our bike or got on our bike, and then we'll get to an area which is called the dismount line, and this is where you get off your bike and there will be a line going across the road like this. You want to get off your bike before that line, and then you will walk or run your bike into transition just as I do here. So there is your bike course orientation for the endurance journey, Rise and Try. If you have any questions whatsoever, please place them in the comments below and I will answer them. Thank you.